All right, I don't know how many videos it's been, but the very last one, the very last unboxing before we get into like later on in a few weeks, maybe a month or so, we'll start to get into I'm going to create some kits and some packages and some recommendations of the final tool line and all that stuff, and then it will make the website robust with descriptions and recommendations, and really teaching people how to buy this stuff. And then as time goes on, I'll learn more and more and more. I mean, if you haven't watched the battery video where I have the guys from the Battery Innovation Center come down and sort of teach me about batteries, go check that out. But the very last video here is something I know a little bit more about than the caulk guns, which was the worst video I've done in this series by far, because I didn't know jack about them, but we at least figured out I didn't want any of them. But these are nailers. And I think every real man needs a nailer in the cabinet. I have one, and I'm not sure which model I have, but I do have one of them. And I wanna go through this. I'm missing two. So I'm missing, I guess they're back ordered or something, but I'm missing a 21-degree framing nailer, which I'll probably never need, and I'm missing an 18-gauge brad nailer, which I doubt I'll ever need. I think a finish nailer is probably what I'll end up with in my cabinet, but I don't know. Let's test it out and let's work through it here. So I got some nails and staples here to try out. The tool I'm most excited about in this is this one here, which we'll open first. So this is a crown stapler kit. And so this will accept, let's see, what size staples does this need? A 3/8" flat crown staple compatible with Aero T50 style staples. Let's make sure I got the right ones here. 18-gauge narrow. Uh-oh, the yellow. This is blaspheming. Sorry about that, Milwaukee. I got some of the D word. Let's see, so these are 1/2". I don't think these are the right size staples. Aero 1/2", some 3/8". But it says here, I guess it will accept, it'll accept 9/16, 1/2", 3/8, 5/16, and 1/4". So let's open it up and let's find out here what's doing. But I think this will be a useful tool to have, especially for me I'm always doing some wiring stuff. Who knows what you need to staple together. But anyway, this is M12 only. They don't do an M18 version. This is 189 bucks. This is a 2-1 tool, meaning it has one battery, and it's not a Milwaukee fuel. It's a base Milwaukee. It does look, in the photo, it looks pretty nice. In person, yeah, looks good. Looks like a little bit more modern version. Some of the older base Milwaukee stuff is kind of old looking. Okay, so we got that. It's probably going to come with a CP 1.5. Yeah, CP 1.5 battery. So a lot of these base tools, my recommendation is going to be to buy just the tool only, and then we'll supplement. When you buy the fuel stuff, you'll end up with the better batteries, either the 2.0s, or we'll supplement with some 3.0 batteries as well. I don't know. These original inexpensive 1.5s don't make as much sense to me. Okay, so actually let's pull the battery out first here. I'm assuming we just slide this cartridge out. Okay, so it stays in place. So we'll set the tool here. Grab some, let's see if these 1/2" 18-gauge staples work with the D word. Yeah, you need the T50 style. This is not the right size. I didn't think so. Good thing we don't want to be using the D word staples here on a Milwaukee stapler. We wouldn't want to do that. Everything goes like this. Aha, you moron. Just like that, dum-dum. Then you put it on. Gosh, you guys are screaming at the screen. You better edit that out, Mike. Huh?
I'm screaming right now.
Zip it, Bryce. I had to consult the instructions. Can't be good at everything. All right, let's see what happens. Uh-oh.
Was it not powerful enough to go into a 2x4? That's why. Having real problems here. We're not off to a good start. Oh yeah, that's sick. And let's see if we tune it down here. Go. Doesn't go in quite as far, so that's all the way negative. So it goes flush when I go in. Full output. This thing's freaking cool. This thing's making it in the store for sure. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I'll find something. All right. Stapler. That's how you load it. You win some, you lose some, you know? I got thick skin. You can let me have it. Just think how much better you feel about yourself when you know that this YouTube guy, that you're way better than him at one thing anyway. Maybe not at anything else in life, but you can have that one. I'll give it to you. All right, stapler. That's pretty cool. I like that. Set this aside. Now, the other M12 tool in the line is a palm nailer. Let's see if we can screw this one up. This one here is 169 bucks. There's only one version of this. It's 119 bucks if you buy it as a tool only, which I would probably do, recommend. Skip the crappy battery that comes with. Ooh, this thing looks like a real serious wannabe tool. Oh, this M12 stuff is like wannabe real man tools. Got a little strap thing on there. Oh, is that to strap your hand so you can hold it in place? All right, so what kind of nails does this thing take? That's the question. And do I have the right ones? Stuff. Why am I closing this up before I get the instructions out? I probably should get the instructions out. All right, does it tell me on the box what size nails it takes? It doesn't. I'm cashing in my man card here. Seriously, got to get the instructions out. Okay, step one. Where the heck did the nails go? It doesn't make nails, I know that. Oh, you got to put the nail in the darn thing. There's no cartridge, you moron. You just put it up in there. I need a nail. So you just do this one at a time. I see. I thought we would put some sort of cartridge in this thing. I need like a single nail. So what I'm gonna have to do is yank one of these nails off of here. Just break a couple of these off, I think. So we take this scares me. Put the sucker in here. You ready? Let's close our eyes. Ah! Shoot. Okay, these are clearly not the right nails. I thought I would just drive it in. All right, let's try this again. I need to get a real nail. Yeah, these nails have heads that are offset. I had no idea what to expect. That's pretty sick though, dang. I thought it was just gonna drive the nail in. It's an actual hammer. This one's gonna get me all kinds of street cred on YouTube. You better make me look good in this video, because I'm not doing so great. It's all right. I'm comfortable in my manhood. Yeah. We need some proper nails. This thing's pretty freaking powerful for what it is. You just need to get a proper size nail with it. See, these heads are offset for the gun. That thing's pretty legit though. If you put this strap on here, So that way, you can just hold it like this. It's pretty legit, huh? It's not what you expect. I had no idea what to expect with this. All that is just an anvil that just hammers the nail down. If you had proper nails, this thing could work great. Or you could mess up wood and put a nice little hole in it. That's freaking cool. Okay. Anyway, I like that. I don't know what the heck I would use it for, but I don't intend on replacing my roof anytime soon myself. So let's do our framing. So they make this is the 30 degree. So they make a 30 degree and a 21 degree. The 21 degree I don't have. They're both the same cost. So they're both, let's see, $449 as a kit. It comes with a single battery and an XC 5.0 battery. And so, you know, the real difference is the angle. Oh shoot, there's styrofoam. So this would be your framing nailer to deal with bigger nails that we were just using incorrectly there a minute ago. Because I'm not real man enough to have an actual proper set of nails. So they also sell, and it tells you right here, they sell extended capacity magazines that you can buy that'll allow you to put more nails in if needed. And so this is going to accept these, I believe. Wear safety glasses. Pull this back, lock it into place. Got our nails. Let's make sure we don't shoot through our table here. Thing's pretty darn heavy. This thing doesn't give us a weight. That's weird. It gives us a weight on all our other tools. Again, so this is the 30 degree version, and then they make one that isn't quite as angled. So let's make sure these. All right, these aren't going to go through the lift. It's all right. I'm getting a new lift anyway. So let's do the right thing here. For once in my life. Uh-oh. These are D-word glasses. These are DeWalt. Got some DeWalt glasses. My boys at Milwaukee got to send me some Milwaukee glasses. All right. And we're not going to die, so power on. Single nail. Got a little bit of charge. You ready? Should I do it? Should I pull it? Nice. And into our other board. These things make you feel like a freaking rock star, I tell you what. Look at that. I don't think we're nailing through. Yeah, shouldn't be. That's pretty sick. Yeah, I would say, so the question is, would you stick with this 31 degree? I feel like this would be superior. I really want to get a hold of or 30 degree. I really want to get a hold of the 21. I think this would be more versatile, especially if you're going in between studs and stuff. I don't know, maybe you guys can comment that do a lot of framing stuff. That's fun though. Now let's look at some of the finishing stuff. So we have a crown, 18 gauge crown stapler, or nailer. And so this is a 2749-21. This one is a 1/4 inch narrow crown stapler kit. And so this is just the 18. Oh, they do. Okay, never mind. They do an 18 version of the stapler. Sorry about that. This is why we have the 18 gauge staples. I knew there was a reason why we had that. And so they do have a fuel stapler. Yeah. Yeah, that thing is freaking sweet looking. Let's grab our battery. Now that we know how to put staples in, maybe it won't be so, I won't look like such an idiot. This comes with a CP 2.0 battery, so this must not need a lot of torque, or they want to keep the weight down on it. So my question is, am I going to want it M12 and M18? It's one of those times. Let's take our DeWalt screws, or DeWalt 18 gauge 1/2 inch staples, and let's take our battery back out. And oh boy, don't let this beat me. Right here. That goes like that. Yeah, this is super light. Oh, battery. Have to turn it on. Batteries. Let me grab a battery with some juice in it because that one doesn't have enough. Let's do one of our red lithium 3.0 batteries, which is what I would probably use if I was using this. We're on mode 1. What is the one? What does the double do? It has 3 nails. Like, what is that? What does that mode difference do? So you got a single and triple. So here, if I go trigger, yeah, I see. Oh, yeah, now we're talking. I like that. Let me go.
That's like if you're doing roofing. Like
Yeah, you don't want to be pulling the trigger. There we go. Now we're talking. I like that. All right, that's cool. The stapler, I like the stapler. The stapler's a lot more nimble.
You have a little fun there.
Yeah, it's cool. Who wouldn't want one of these? My gosh, this is the coolest thing ever. I will never use this, but man, is it fun. Okay, so let's look at our 3 different finish nailers. So I have 16, 16, 15. And so we have, let's see, by the way, that crown stapler, that, so it's a 1/4 inch stapler kit. It accepts a 3/8 up to 1.5 inch. And then 18 gauge staples is the type of staple. Now these nailers, so we have a 16 gauge straight finish nailer for $4.19. Oh, the stapler was $3.99 or $2.79 without a battery. The 16 gauge angled finish nailer is $4.19, and the 15 gauge finish nailer is $4.29. So let's look at the straight. Gosh, I'm making a huge mess here today. So here's the straight one. Here's how it comes. And then we would take our nails, and I have one very similar to this. I just have an older version, I'm sure. Put the nails in where they belong, on top here. Slide it in. Take our battery. Turn it on. Yeah. Yeah, so this has a little bit the older style. I think this may be the one that I have. I'm interested to see, you know, I guess it depends on what type of finishing you're doing, on whether you prefer to have the, you know, the straight like this, or the angled like this. So let's take a look at this angled version. see which one we like better. I have, yeah, I think mine is angled, so I may have this one. I have it at home. Comes with the same 2.0 battery. We'll grab another fresh 3.0 for this. And some 16 gauge nails. That's pretty.
Well, I don't have very much commentary on this one, but I'm certainly having the most fun.
This is the most demonstration I've done. These are 1.5 inch nails. To do. See, I actually, versus the caulking video, I actually knew how to use these to some extent. I just didn't remember about the burst mode. Just hold the button down, turns it on, hit it again to put it in burst, and it flashes. So it's flashing if it's in burst mode or single mode. Let's see. Yeah, so if I'm straight up and down, obviously this straight nailer is better. If I was doing something maybe in wall or at an angle. So my guess is, my guess is guys that do this for a living. Forgot to put my safety goggles on. Guys that do this for a living probably have both. So you get the idea of straight versus angled. Yeah, which one makes sense for your application? I would think if you're doing this for a living, you'd want both of them. And now the 15 gauge only comes in a, the 15 gauge only comes in an angled, it doesn't come in a straight, pretty sure. Yeah, so this one is $429 or $299 without, and just takes a thinner gauge nail, which my guess is if you had to buy one, and this is what you were doing, like if you were me, and you're just nailing in some baseboard sometimes, nice to have one of these. This is probably the one to go with. Yeah, the body, everything's the same. Just takes a 15 gauge nail. 2743-20, 2742-20. So, same thing, but the angle is quite a bit different. 20 degree collet angle versus 34 degree. Okay, so the 15 gauge has a more steeper angle. Maybe for crown molding and stuff like that. So, I'll have to think about this more. You know, obviously I'm working on cars most of the time, and I'm not doing a lot of framing of stuff. But when you want this stuff, when you want to have one of these tools, it's nice to have them. So I like both of the staplers. Shoot, I like all these darn things. So I'll have to think about that. Anyway, that's a wrap for the unboxing part of the series. Now we'll start to get into more definites as time goes on here. So anyway, thanks for bearing with me on this. We'll take a little break from the Milwaukee stuff. We'll start to build out the product line in the store. I'll choose some of these nailers and play with them a little bit more, and we'll figure out what makes sense. So anyway, thanks for being a part of this, and thanks for your support. Go to obsessedgarage.com. Check out the Milwaukee section. It's super helpful. I know you can buy these tools anywhere. But my ask is that if you found out about these by me, or you're interested in me doing more of this stuff, it certainly is helpful if you support by honoring the source and buying it from me. So anyway, thanks for watching. As always, stay tuned for more crazy. This was a big series, and I guess you could chalk it up to a bit obsessive. So thanks for watching.